Hello everyone, this will be the review of game House Flipper, and the key was provided by developer. I actually wanted to play this game, so I'm quite happy that I got it. I was interested. In short, it's a fraction of Sims game. It's the element of a game which is Sims, where you can put different furniture in a house and to some extent rearrange that house and paint it, and then you sell it to, well, whoever buys the house for the highest money. And to do that, you need to meet their requirements. So they will give you some requirements, like I want one bedroom, or I want plants in my house, or I want some survival equipment. And if you meet those requirements, which are quite vague, but roughly you can estimate that they want this or that, and they will pay you more. So basically you buy a house, then you sell it after making changes, putting items that those people want, and you make profit and you do the same. So basically you buy kind of broken, dirty house with missing pieces, and then you make it the way they would like to buy it, they would like to see it. So this is the element of Sims where you just do that. You don't really use those pieces of furniture, you don't really live in that house, you don't really do anything else, you just do that. It's like going to building mode in Sims and doing this particular element. Now I wanted to show you this screen because this is what happens when you start the game, and this is in two languages, right? This is in Polish and this is in English. This should be changed to one language. I just wanted to show it to you. This is new stuff that's in the game. Let me see. Alright. Okay. Main menu, alright. Okay, something changed. I'm gonna try to change to English, but in a moment. Changing. Where should I go? Yeah. Where should I go to language? Let's see if there is a language. Maybe there isn't. There's a lot of options. Oh, there is one. Okay, good. Oh, many languages. Let's switch to English. All right. So yeah, languages are there. There's only this inconsistency at the very beginning when you enter the game, and there is some changes. There should be in one language, not in two languages. So many languages. 19, I guess. So that's a lot. Maybe I missed one, but whatever. It's quite a lot. So okay, many languages. Now we can change to money. I'm gonna change to euro, maybe. Might be more overall for more people who use euro. Cursor. Okay, this one is okay, I guess. What can I change? Broken glass instead of cockroaches. Yes, because the houses are very dirty and there are cockroaches. I'm gonna leave cockroaches. So if you have problem with cockroaches, then well, sadly you see them anyway. They don't, well, they don't make a problem for me, but well, you can change them. Game time. Okay, let's leave the game. Maybe real time. That would be interesting. Real time would be interesting. It's actually night now, so let's leave it in the real time. Assemble mode. What is? It's kind of slow down for a moment. Assemble mode. What's the? I don't know. What's? Okay, let's leave it as it is. FPS counter. Actually, can leave it because it's probably bad. So let's leave it just in case. Graphics. Now I did it on medium because I wanted to show you some textures, but generally you should probably go lower. It doesn't run the best, so that's a bit of a problem. But let's play with what's there. Field of view. I could actually make it bigger. It's gonna be probably crazy, but why is it 60? Should it be 90? 90 is more realistic, right? Let's go with 90. Brightness. I'm gonna actually make some changes here. I want to go with one more. Okay. Advanced. Alright, there's quite a lot of it. Yeah, I have half textures, medium quality. Shadows. Maybe I don't need that many shadows. Maybe we disable shadows. Should be faster. It's still 10 FPS, but whatever. Anti-aliasing, no, yes. Yeah, it's performance, it's not quality. Yeah, so this is already pushed to almost full. I'm gonna switch off fog as well. Mixed, non-mixed, full. Let's go with mixed. Alright, controls, I'm not gonna change it. Sound, of course no music, because I have to focus. It's quite silent, so maybe we go even lower the sound. I don't want to be too I don't want it to be too loud. Okay, so changelog, I think we've seen it. Well, basically you start in a small shack that is very dirty, but I'm gonna show you my changed shack. That is after I put some changes here. I could sell it, but I just use it as my base of operations. You have sort of a base of operations because you generally use a laptop and then you go to a particular place from there. As you can see, loading is quite long. Well, how does it run? It doesn't run badly. This field of view is weird, but well, 90 is I think normal for FPS games, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. At least we see more. Yeah, 60 was quite strange. Open, right? So this is my house, basically a small house. I made those changes. I basically painted the walls, and I put some stuff here. There was the bathroom, but I made a sleeping place here, the bedroom, and those things sticking out of walls mean that you can put here a particular piece of something, like you can put radiator here, towel radiator, or you can put shower here, or you can put, what is it, sink, right? So you have to put and mount particular pieces of equipment in those places, and generally you start in the base. You have this laptop, and laptop will take you to actual gameplay. I could play here, but I'm not gonna change this place. Alright, so you have mail, which means that you can go to missions, and you can basically do a mission. Like this mission would be, let's see if I can read it. Yeah, I will pay you if I'm fully satisfied, blah blah blah. There are no radiators, so you just put radiators in a specific house and you go out, right? I'm gonna load one of the missions now because I want to show you how it works. It's rather quick, so I'm gonna show it to you. And then we'll just do one house, not fully because it would take a long time, but I'm gonna show you how it works. Yeah, okay, so it loaded. I think the graphics are okay. They should be better. I mean, they could be better if you put all to full, but my computer is not the best, so that's all I can do. But you can put it fully. Yeah, that was the place here. And now we have limited tools. You only have cleaning equipment and you can pick up stuff, right? So I'm gonna start with cleaning, and we only have to clean to the progress bar, right? So this is the cleaning. This is quite satisfying, I must say. You can also use a flashlight if you want. I kinda know what's where, and I already see where stuff is on the radar because I have a specific buff already bought, which helps me to basically do what I have to do. And now you can switch to picking up, and you can pick up stuff, just clean it, right? Throw away all the trash. It disappears, all of it at once, because I already have the upgrade. It's faster this way. Right, so you do this. Let me click. Oh, this one is actually good one. Good tire, not bad one. I think it's almost done. Alright, and now you can just give it, right? And you get some money. So this is how you do it. This is one of the small tasks that kind of work as tutorial. You can make all those tasks if you want, or you can move towards just flipping houses. I have 500,000 for some reason. I don't know why I have 500,000. I would say I would have more. Maybe I bought a house and didn't sell it yet. Right, so you can do all of them, but this is only tutorial pieces. This is not really what you do entirely. This is something you can use at the beginning to make some money and be able to buy your first house. So let's go to browser. Right, I seem to have, I don't know why I lost so much money. This is very weird. I think I had more money. Ah, it's euro. Okay, I get it. I get it. Because I changed the money. It was in Polish, so I had like 2 million. And yes, it is 2 million, but it's put to euro. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, I bought another house that is burned, and I'm gonna show you what it looks maybe. I'm not gonna do much here. I just want to show you one thing that I have a little bit of a problem with. The game. Alright, so I started doing this house, and Actually, I called my mom to show her this game, and she doesn't play computers at all. She doesn't play computer games completely. And she came up with this project. Basically, she was doing it for an hour. I mean, I was doing it, but she was telling me what to do. And we came up with this kitchen, right, together. So this is proof that someone who doesn't play computer games can be hooked to this game for an hour, which is crazy. And she noticed something that I have to tell you. You cannot really stretch the furniture, right? So we have this hole here, right? This one piece hole, and we cannot like stretch this one or make a bigger one or to change the size, right? Nothing will fit here, so you can end up with holes. It would be nice if you could kind of scale pieces of, well, equipment to make them fit into holes. That would be helpful, like make this piece bigger, right? Just bigger so that it fits here and touches the fridge. That would be helpful. So scaling, but of course this could completely mess up the textures, but I think it would be nice to have a scaling option. Another problem that we had is that there is not enough pieces. Like I'm gonna show you now one element. Let's say we go to kitchen and we go for what? Let's say we go for, I just have to look for names because I don't know the name. Oh, it's exhaust, right? So exhaust hood, there is one type, and I think there's another. I think there is one more exhaust. And yeah, this one, right? It's not even called exhaust, but it's the same thing. So there's only two, right? If you want something different, you won't find it. In some elements just don't exist in too many options. Like there is this, where is this again? There is a kitchen set that's called an island. I'm not sure how it's called in English. Kitchen island, yeah, an island, right? So there's only one. There's only one kitchen island. Oh, there's two. Okay, there is two. So two kitchen islands, and that's it, right? If you want to have a kitchen island, if you're crazy about it, then you will only find two pieces. You can have this one or that one. And also it doesn't work exactly like in Sims because they don't really have any features aside from the price and how it looks. And how it looks, it doesn't matter. So it's only meaningful in the sense that, well, either you just make it look pretty or you just buy the most expensive ones and you hope that people will pay for it more, which is completely not explained how they pay and for what they pay. If someone wants an island, then they will just pay for an island. I'm not sure if they will pay more if the island is better. If so, then you just always get the better one, and there is no decision making. You just get what they want. You get the more expensive piece, and you can't really change how it looks. Well, you can paint it to some extent, but there is not enough elements, especially if you compare it to Sims. Like Sims had an enormous amount of elements, even without DLC. Even older Sims, they had tons and tons of stuff, and this game has just not enough elements. It has an okay amount if you just want to go through the game and finish it, but if you want to really go into it, then you will not find all of the stuff that you want. Sometimes there's a limited amount of colors, there's a limited amount of types, like fridges. Let's say fridges, right? I'm not sure if they would be in kitchen, probably not. Right, so let's go to electronic. Right, so we have two refrigerators, three refrigerators, four refrigerators, five refrigerators, right? Hanging TV, only one, only this one, because those are TV, monitor, that's it. You have one hanging TV, and if you want a smaller one, well, you have to deal with this one or just use something else. It's like being in a shop with limited stuff. Like there is one ceiling fan. Is there another? Nope. One. There's fan, right? So it's kind of like what you have in a house. Like you have this one mouse. That's all you can use. You can have two types of computers, maybe, or one, just one actually. Maybe there's another somewhere. One type of keyboard. Well, more loudspeakers, but some stuff is just limited. One TV, 5 fridges. So there should be more. And the scaling thing, right? Aside from that, I'm quite satisfied with the game because it's a very specific thing that you are doing. You're just painting a house. You're putting all those little pieces there. Just this piece of wood is a particular element that you can put in a house. I'm gonna show it in a moment. But you can basically meticulously craft your house the way you want. Well, to some extent, of course, because there's limited elements. But generally, you can make the house look as you want, or you can just put stuff anywhere and just go on with the game. Like this one is, I think it's dirty, but it's gonna be dirty anyway. Yeah, it's kind of cleaned already. So let's go to maybe, I don't want to move the office here. I want to go back to office. I'm going to show you just a clean house, or rather a dirty house. And I'm going to show how it goes with all the tools that we have. So this particular element of a game, which is for me just part of the Sims, it is satisfying. It is satisfying on its own, but you need to be really into doing this. You need to be into making a project, or making a house look pretty, or just cleaning it, or maybe making money, because you can just make money for the sake of it, or you can go for achievements. But it's not really. It doesn't feel like it's a full game. It feels like it's a part of a game. It's part of Sims game with very nice perspective, where you can actually look inside and just be there, be in the whole. Well, maybe we just do whatever. I want to do one with survival. I'm not sure which one is it. Hiding something. Yeah, no, not this one. Boring house. Let's go with boring house. Let's see how boring it is. You bought a new house. You want to go there? Yes, I'm gonna go there. By the way, frames are just ridiculous. It's already on lowest setting. So I just wish you have a better computer than me, because this should definitely run like a charm, but it doesn't. It's already okay that it runs at all, right? So you can start here. We're gonna do some stuff here, I guess. So we clean it, right? We just pick it up because we have powers. Then we can clean it fully. Powers means that you have just upgrades. I'm gonna maybe show you the upgrades in a moment. I'm just gonna clean it. Alright, so where are the powers? Perks, right? I'm now going first time for English version, because I played in Polish. Okay, so you have negotiation powers or perks. Then you have cleaning, demolition, which is not the best because I didn't do much of it. You kind of get for what you do. If you negotiate, you get points to negotiation. If you clean, I was cleaning a lot, you get points for cleaning. If you destroy, you get demolition. If you paint, you get for painting. I didn't paint much. And then you have building, right? You can also build walls. So of course, if you build walls, you upgrade this. So you kind of work. It kind of works like in Skyrim. Maybe it's not the best example, but kinda for me it kinda works. Handyman, yeah, it's assembling. Let's go with, I don't know, faster tiling. Let's go with this. Right. So whatever you do, you get points into this, and then you get all the upgrades. There isn't many of them. There's like 5 or 6 areas, and you just eventually get everything in a linear way. But there is some upgrades to be had, so there's some progression. It's just more convenient and faster usually, or you just make more money. So it's nice that there's any progression in the game. Now store is everything you can have in a house, so, or in the garden if there's a DLC. So far there isn't. So basically you have survival elements, you have also Christmas elements which are new. You have other, which is all kinds of stuff, just fireplaces and just bins, or all weird stuff, bunnies. Yeah, so this can kinda help. There's quite a lot of these actually. There's not really many elements in a particular area, but there is a lot of other elements. Well, kinda a lot of, because still there could be more. Yeah, this is the kitchen that I was showing you. There is lamps. What else? There's also walls. Right. What is it? Oh, it's colors. It's colors of walls. So yeah, there's a lot of panels and colors of walls. Plaster is just a plaster, I guess. Yeah, wall tiles that you can put on the wall. So basically all the elements that you use to paint and to change one piece of wall or one piece of floor or ceiling into something else. And then you have furniture, right? And then you have doors and windows. Basically you cannot change outer walls, you can only change inner walls. Maybe we're gonna go inside. Also buyers. Okay, one more thing. I'm not gonna use camera. Let's see if camera is just, yeah, that's what I think, I guess. I'm not gonna use it. Buyers. Yeah, so we have those buyers. How many there are? There is like 10, 11, 13. Contact 13. Let's take those guys. So they have. Oh, why is it in Polish? I don't know. It's not changed. Anyway, it's like 2 people, grandma and 3 people. So basically 6 people, family, right? And that's not important. That's just fake. But yeah, they bought 2 houses for this much money. Interesting, because this is actually showing us a history. Now, I don't know why this is in Polish. No idea. It didn't change. But they want those things. They want like place for books, or they want more desks because there is 3 kids, so they want 1 for each. And what they don't like mess. They don't like what? Yeah, they basically don't like mess. Right? They're happy when there is clean, and they're happy when there is no just how to call it. Um, well, no pieces that you want to get rid of, right? No waste. They don't want the waste to be around the house. So basically, if this wall is dirty and I want to please them, they are here on the left in the middle. Can show you, but yeah, they're like in here on the left. There's an icon of this family. Let's maybe clean, and let's see if they will give us this piece of approval. This green arrow. There should be a green arrow showing up in a moment. I'm gonna just clean a bit. Let's see if it's gonna budge. It should budge upwards. They should be like happier that the house is getting cleaner. I'm not seeing it yet. Should happen in a moment. Still not. Oh, now the guy above them, right? It was happy. Yeah, you can see everybody's happy, but not them. This is probably still not clean enough for the. Oh, now it goes up, right? So they became happy, and everybody else also becomes happy. Everybody's happy when it's clean. So basically, you are making them pay more for the house right now. If you clean all that stuff, I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna clean all the stuff in here. All right, cleaning. It's kind of slow because of the frames. Yeah, frames are 16 frames, not so bad. Was much worse. All right. I would like to see some light here. We can actually make a lamp here somewhere. Alright. So I can just do 1 room maybe. Maybe not even fully. Just a little bit of it. Alright, let's clean the mess. So now I could actually sell it. By the way, I will sell it in a moment. The game choked. Alright. This needs to be properly cleaned up. What needs to be cleaned up? This house or what? On this room? Yeah, like there is also some mess. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, that's what they said, I guess. Alright, now let's clean a window. There's gonna be a mini game. I know it's long, but whatever, guys. I'm gonna just show you maybe 1 room, or just all the tools. Oh, Jesus. My mouse is escaping like crazy. I don't know, is it a mess, or is it just painted? They just want me to clean the entire... I think it's all dirty, but I don't see it. It's usually all dirty. But I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Yeah, I think... No, it's just this, right? It's just this. This is quite interesting. Normally it's just all covered in dust, but in this case it's just painted over. Right, so let's clean another one. I'm gonna polish this room to some extent. So basically, if you're into this, if you're into making stuff look different or getting rid of mess, you can do it virtually, which can maybe motivate you to do it in real life as well, especially if you have something around your desk right now. I kinda do, but I'm not gonna clean now. Right, I think we can clean this part. Not sure if this is all dirty. Yeah, okay, it's working. Okay, this is a lamp, so we could get some light here, maybe. I wanted to play in real time, so that's why it's dark. Okay, so it looks nice. Oh, there's a spot here that I missed. Alright, so 1 room almost done. And I'm gonna switch now to all the tools, 1 by 1. So we have this pickup. We can just get rid of stuff, or you can rearrange stuff. You can hold it and move it somewhere. You can also rotate it, right? So you can be very thorough about it. You can, let's say, put it there. The only problem is that you can't scale it. It's gonna be always this particular object. but you can rearrange it. You can also sell it, but that's maybe later. So let's maybe put those two more neatly. I'm going to maybe put it like this, kind of glues to the wall, so that's quite okay. Maybe we're gonna move this one to the left a little bit, kinda. I don't know why it's like this. Can't touch it for some reason. Maybe I was like in a wall. Now it's working. Alright, let's move it there. Alright. Yeah, so you can move objects around. Now then with the cleaning, I was showing it to you all the time. Now paint. You have to buy paint. So I'm gonna just buy some paint. Store. I think we have to go for walls and maybe find something red or dark. Because I want to use paint somewhere. Pink mist. It's rather ugly, I must say. Cacao. Okay, let's go with cacao. Where do we put cacao? We're gonna paint. I don't know. We're gonna paint windows to show you that there is a special element to this. Painting. All right. Now with cacao, and we are gonna paint this part. I'm not sure what I'm painting. All right. This one, no. We can paint this element. I should refill. Okay. So one refill. Oh, I have to. How do you do it? I think I now have more. So we paint. And we paint. And as you can see, this is 3 elements here. So very thorough. You can even paint a window in 5 strokes. Right? So this is not just one element. There's actually 5 elements in a window. And this part here is separate. Very small. Right? So we only paint this much here. And if you go through the entire wall, it's gonna paint the whole length of the wall. But there's also small elements like this. Yeah, I have some painting skill available for this. Good. One more. And I'm gonna maybe finish here. I think it's done. Alright. It's more like cocoa now. I'm not sure if this is even painted fully. Yeah, it's not. It's like barely painted. This one, no, I can do it. Now it's the color. I wasn't finishing for some reason. I didn't have enough of the paint. Now it's gonna catch the color. No, it's painted. I think it's painted. I'm not sure why it's showing 2 pieces. Which one they mean? Oh, there's one more there. Inside. Yeah, there's one more there. Okay, now it's more like it. Not sure if I evenly covered the whole area. Maybe I'm gonna take one more. Is this the color? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, it looks kind of weird from this perspective. Maybe it's because of the lighting. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's paint those 2 as well. This is how it works, right? So this is painting, kind of like this. And I could finish this, right? And now this is selling. So you can just sell the rest. If you don't need the rest of the paint, you can just sell it. Or you can just go anywhere and let's say get rid of this. Well, I'm not gonna get rid of anything here. Let's go to another room. Can we? No, we can't. Can we remove it? Yeah, we can also remove from this. Isn't bad. You can actually remove trash like that. Only it works piece by piece, and normally you can do it all of it. Aim at item. Yes, you have to aim at item. What would I get rid of? Actually, I could get money for the cans. It's a sleeping place. I'm gonna leave it. We'll get points for having a sleeping place. But we can get rid of this. Right, so we can make money even like that. You can just go to a house and sell stuff. Sometimes you can do it. You can even abuse it, but that's okay. Alright, so this is selling element. Build walls. We must build a wall. I'm gonna build a wall here. I'm gonna change. Well, I want to build a wall here. Next to the bed. No, I can't move it. How do you do it? Oh, you build. Alright. I'm gonna build more. I'm just make a confined space. Maybe we can get rid of the window as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a long video, but it's a long game. And it's just one room, guys. We just did one room. I want to do one more. Here. It's just money, by the way. It's quite easy to do. I don't know why it's not showing me the full extent. Why I can build there? Oh, there's a lamp. Well, actually I want a lamp. I would like to make a smaller wall. I'm not sure how this one works. Because this is like a smaller wall, but I'm never sure how it works. So there's enough. Yeah, I don't really understand this one. This lintels. I'm not sure how it works. But walls I can do. Right, maybe we make one more. Could make one here, maybe. But there will be not enough place. I want 2 more pieces, so I'm gonna sell the lamp. Just like that. We're gonna build the wall. One more. I'm clicking. Slowly works. Yeah, I should build faster. Please, work. I see it already. Now it works. Right. So it doesn't always work the best, but it kinda does. To some extent at least. Alright, I'm gonna clean it to the end. Right? And we need to clean the house again. I'm kinda finishing the room. I would like to also put one piece of lamp here somewhere. Not necessarily where it was. Maybe there is one. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what this is. No, it's not. What is it? Air conditioner. Okay. Alright. So there's a place for an air conditioner, I guess. Or maybe it is already an existing one. Let's see if you can sell it. No. You can mount one. Alright. So we will. Let me just put an... right. I have to go to actually the tablet again. And we need a lamp. Alright. Going back. Lamps. Let's make a big one. Sauna lamp. Oh, this looks nice. I'm gonna use it. It's very slow, by the way, when you're buying it. Buy. Where is this going to go? Ooh, looks nice, I must say. Maybe here. It would be a nice place for a sauna lamp, which doesn't want to cooperate. Please work. What the hell? No, it doesn't. No, it does. I don't know. Maybe here? Upwards. It doesn't showing any grid, so we don't know where you're putting it. Alright, so we have a lamp. And I'm gonna use it now. Oh, it's shining. Bright. Not where it should, but okay. I'm gonna close the door as well. So that we see anything. It needs more light. But for sleeping, maybe? Maybe it's not so bad. Okay. Going back to tools. So I don't know exactly how lintels work. I think they work in specific spots, but they are not like normal walls. I'm not entirely sure. Now you can demolition. I will demolition something, but not here. I want this place to be nice and tidy. So this room stays, and I'm gonna demolish something else. I will just demolish this. No. Oh yeah, you can. This is very weird. You can just destroy something. Alright. Interesting. You can demolish other stuff as well. Let's try to demolish this wall. I'm not sure if this will be possible, but let's see. Can I demolish this? Yes, I can. Okay. So we will demolish this wall entirely. You can also demolish the door, I guess. It's not gonna disappear, but it's gonna go away. Or not? No, we can't. But I was able to demolish the other elements. That's quite weird. You have to finish like this. Small elements. Yeah, this is kinda weird. It's reacting, but it's not. Oh, now it's... Is it broken now? Maybe. Alright, so I'm gonna sell it. Just sell the door. Alright, so we demolish the wall, right? Almost. This is how you demolish. You can demolish this one as well. And now I would have to paint it, right? I would have to paint it or do something with it because now we have a bare wall here. Yeah, so this is how you demolish, basically. You can just destroy something completely. You can also make tiling and paneling. Yeah, this is basically putting panels instead of paint, or putting those probably pieces. I'm not sure if you go piece by piece or if you go the whole length, but basically you just put it as you put the paint. So this is very similar. I'm gonna clean here maybe. I would like to use some light, but I'm not sure if there is any. This is very dark. There is a light. I guess we can use it to some extent. Right, not much better now. And we're gonna mount something. We're gonna mount radiator. So I'm gonna, well, maybe can we just wait? Move objects. How do you do it? No, you have to buy it. You have to buy it somewhere. Equipment? Not sure if that's what I think. I think it's appliances. I'm not sure where is radiator. This is bad, sadly. I don't know where it is. Oh my goodness. That's not good, not good. Electronic equipment, installations, that's it. I guess that's okay, we can install some stuff or rather a place for it. Weird, there's 8, but there is 6. How does it work? I don't know. Probably those pieces are something else. They are like kitchen or bathroom. Towel radiator. I think this is it. Is this what they want? Towel radiator. Place. Alright, now we assemble. This is the interesting part. You have to assemble those appliances on your own, like piece by piece. So it's kind of teaching you how it works, if it works like this, because I'm not an expert, so I have no idea. We need an expert to ask, but right, you kind of put those pieces on, and eventually it's done. Well, probably this one. This one? Yeah. This one, and yeah, now it's mounted, right? So you have to mount every appliance this way. And I guess that's it, right? Yeah, that will be it. So this is roughly what you do. And you can also fill holes in a wall. By the way, this is weird because it shouldn't be there. What is it? Is the back? Can I go down? No. What is it? Can just remove it. I think it was in the wall, but now it's not. Yeah. Kind of broke a wall. Right. So now what you do is the house. After you do all that stuff, I showed you most of it, not maybe all of it, but most of it. You sell it, right? So we bought it for 72,000, and what you do is you just start the auction, and they will basically say stuff they like, say stuff they don't like. So already 18,000 profit from the first guy. He doesn't want the kitchen. Alright, so if we remove the kitchen, he would be happy. This guy wanted 2 bathrooms, no private space, bedroom in my house, but only 1 bedroom. There's 2 bedrooms apparently. I had 1, but apparently there was another. Yeah, that's definitely 2. I would need to just get rid of 1 bedroom, it would be better. And we are making like 22,000, 23,000, 24,000. Goes up. Yeah, that's another family actually. They bought it, not the family I was trying to please at the beginning, but the other family. Right, so you can now negotiate offer. I have a skill for it, so I am just going like this. Let's go negotiate. Let's see if it goes for 100,000. Maybe it doesn't add it, but I guess. So we made 28,000 profit, right? So we accepted, and we lost the house, but we made money. And this is how you play. Basically, this is how we play. You could do more, of course, but you could also do less. Now I'm gonna show something very stupid. Let's look something like this. I'm going to buy house, right? This one. We're gonna buy it. 22, but it's gonna show up later, right? I'm gonna buy it, and once we buy it, we're gonna sell it right there. Now let's see if we make a profit. 22,522. 22,522. I'm waiting for it. Not yet. And there you go, money, right? So we don't have to do anything. We just made €1,000 on nothing. So that's how it works. You can just play the game like this. You can just sell houses instantly. Right. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna just take whatever they give me. All right. I'm gonna just take it. €2,000 for nothing. So that's a problem. Well, a problem. It's not a problem. It just makes the game super easy. But well, the problem is that the game is not very challenging. You can do whatever. You can even do nothing, and you will be progressing. You will be progressing with money. You will unlock all the houses. You can see them. For me, it was interesting to see all the houses, to see what they are themed around, and basically clean them and sell them. And that was very easy to do, and I just burned through the game very easily. But I also rearranged a couple of places, like this one. And for me, the game was satisfying, but it doesn't give you all that much elements aside from this one element. This is just refurnishing and painting the house, maybe cutting it into smaller rooms or deleting some walls. So it's kind of like building your own house without touching the outer wall. You only touch the inner walls. It's kind of also like Sims, but you cannot interact with anything. You just build, put stuff in the house, you look at it, and that's it. So it's a very weird game because it does one thing which could be a part of another game, of any game pretty much, of any game which has building or crafting, but you don't craft. You just build stuff and it's there, and that's it. Everything is just visual. And yes, it affects the selling price, but pretty much anything affects selling price, especially the stuff that they want. So you can just do nothing and sell it. You can clean the house and sell it, or you can put stuff in and sell it, and you'll just make money faster or just more of it. Well, it depends if it's worth it, because all that work you put in it may not be worth it. You can just sell the house and that's it. You can just clean it and sell it, and it's faster. So it very much depends if you want to just burn through the game and just finish it for the sake of it and just see the houses, which look quite nice, I must say. Or do you want to actually meticulously do every house perfectly? Maybe even keep them. Maybe even sell other houses just to have every house completely, fully redone and keep it for yourself. So you just have all the houses super pretty. And it's going to take you hours, of course. And some people, even people who don't play games normally, can be hooked, which is definitely a proof with my mother. Like she hates games, but she was into it for an hour. So you know, that's something. And I also don't normally play games like that. I don't really love Sims all that much. I played some Sims, and this is something very similar. So I'm not crazy about rearranging furniture in houses. I kind of like building and crafting and digging. I like those elements, but not necessarily this particular element. I would rather probably play Fallout 4 and have something out of it. Like those elements I would put there would make sense with the game. They would help me like keep my stuff organized or anything. Right here, it's basically you just make money. But once you have the money, you just have it. And that's it. You make $1 million and you're happy, but well, it doesn't lead anywhere. You don't like buy a bigger house and live there like in Sims. You just have it. You just burn through it and do it. It could work to some extent as a tool if you want to rearrange a real room. The problem is that you cannot attach outer walls. So you would have to use some room, probably a big one, and kind of try to make it like your own and see what would happen if you change the position of your desk. What would change if you put lamp here or lamp there? So as a tool for actual rearranging your house, it could be useful to some extent, but there might be not enough elements, and there are probably programs for it. So if there are professional programs for it, they probably have everything or a lot of it. This might be not enough, but at the same time, I'm a complete like, if this is a word in English. Well, I'm not an expert. So for me, this would work. If I would like to see what my house would look in like brown colors, I can do it here, right? So for someone who's not an expert, this could be helpful. For a game, it's doing this very strange thing. It kind of scratches a particular itch. Like you want to paint a house, or you want to clean a house, or you want to rearrange furniture, or you want to make money in a game. Then it kind of works in that regard. It's kind of satisfying, but that's all you get. You just need to be aware that that's all you get. It's not leading anywhere. It's not a part of a game. It's the entire game. This is what you do. And I was actually having fun playing this game in well, in different actually time periods. Sometimes I was playing very short and I was just selling a couple of houses just to make some money, and sometimes I was just doing one room for half an hour, like I was showing you, or even longer, even for a few hours. So it is addictive. Clearly, you can put some hours into it, maybe not many. Probably you'll be finishing like 10 hours with the game, with just the story. Well, there is no story, but there is just unlocking all the houses, so you can make it quite easy. You can quite easily make enough money to buy any house you want and just look at all the houses. That's not that long, really. You can do it probably in 10 hours or less. But then you can still play it. I'm kind of keeping this game because I kind of wanna play more for some reason. It's kind of abstract. Why? Because I don't know why. I just kind of sometimes wanna come back and do something, like reach some progression. There is actually no progression because I already did everything, but I kind of wanna sometimes load another house and clean it a bit and see what's there and maybe sell it with profit just for the sake of it. So it's quite strange. I like it, but I don't know why. For some reason, it's just scratching that particular itch of rearranging stuff and putting pieces into order. Maybe I have some sort of autism or something, because it's quite abstract and strange that I have that need. I should be playing something else, and something with more content or sense into it. I should be playing Sims and actually progressing with some of the characters, right? Or I should be playing Fallout and actually leveling while building, not playing this, because it's kind of stupid that I do it. But still, I want to do it. So how many points I would give it? I would give it 7, because it does this one thing quite well. It's quite thorough about changing your house into what you want it to be. Of course, you might be complaining that there is not enough stuff there. I would absolutely agree with that. You need that scaling, and you need those parts, and you need like all colors, or maybe you need Workshop. I don't know. I don't use Workshop. I just want games to have stuff in games. I don't want to buy additional DLC or warehouse, not warehouse, Workshop. Yeah, I don't like bots generally. I like games that are big. They're so big that I'm just crazy looking at them. If the game is so big that I don't know what to do and I'm overwhelmed, I'm actually happy, because once I do, I will be like, oh my god, this game is awesome. It has all that stuff. And this game, not necessarily. But to some extent, it has surprisingly a lot of stuff. Like you can change every piece of house the way you want, almost. Like you can change the outer walls, but you can paint them. You can paint the entire house from floors to ceilings, and you can even mount those appliances, which is quite novel idea. This is kind of like this car mechanic game, when you see the inner yards of the car. So kind of here you see the innards of those appliances. So this is quite interesting. Like you attach pieces of gear that you normally don't touch in real life unless it's your work to do it. And yeah, this is a nice addition. Even the fact that you can make the light and it actually shines the way it should, and you can even use the real-time timer, so there's light when there is night. Nice immersion, I would say. You kind of walk into the house and completely change it in a couple of, well, let's say in a few hours or less, right? So this is something you couldn't do in real life. It would take probably weeks to do it, and a lot of money. Here you can do it for almost free. Well, the game is not free, but you can kind of do it in a virtual environment, and it's well depicted, I would say. I kind of like the engine, aside from the fact that it's very slow. I like the way it looks. Even on lowered settings, it looks pretty good. So I'm satisfied with the presentation of the game. So 7 out of 10. Why? This element of building and painting and just changing stuff is well done. It's not crazy in-depth in terms of the amount of stuff, but it's generally well done. So I would like it in other games as well. I would like it in Sims. I would like it in games with crafting and survival elements. This level of detail is very cool, and I would like it to be expanded, of course, but it's okay. It's much more than okay. It's above average, I would say. Graphics also are good if you have enough good computer. As you can see, my computer is barely doing it, and I have over 100 games on my hard disk. Many of them run pretty well, not all of them, but many of them. This one doesn't, so it needs optimizing, or you need just to have very good computer for this game. In terms of gameplay, well, aside from this element that you are actually doing, that I was showing you, there is nothing. So there is really no progression aside from what I was showing you. You get the perks, you get the money, you get access to all houses, you get access to all missions, but that's it. You don't have a level aside from just the perks. You don't build an empire. You don't have builds. You don't have any long-term goals aside from achievements. So you will be done with it. You will be done with what the game offers very quickly. You will burn through achievements. You will burn through money making. You will unlock all the houses. You will do all the tasks, and then you will be probably wanting more, or you will be done with the game. You can just do it for doing it. And the game is not very cheap. I would say, I think it should be cheaper for what it is. Especially if it gonna get all DLC and stuff, it might just grow the price even more. This is part of Sims, so I don't think the part of Sims with different perspectives should cost as much as it costs. I think it should be cheaper. So I would say grab it on sale if you are interested. You're gonna get what you see, and you're gonna get definitely a couple of hours or even more out of the game. So that's why I wouldn't pay all that much for it. I wouldn't pay all that much for 10 hours of gameplay. But it is satisfying to some extent. You might like it, but you must be very, very aware in this case what you're getting, because this is a simulator of rearranging and painting your house. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't go anywhere deeper than that. And it's a shame, because if this game was part of another game, it would be awesome. If it would run faster, I would be very happy. If I could have this stuff in Fallout and be able to actually use those appliances for something, or in Sims, I would be very happy that it's there. If it would run faster, I would be even happier. If this was a part of some survivor or simulator game with much more content, just like 1% of it or 10% of it, it would also be a nice element. But as an entire game, I'm not sure if this is enough, especially for this much money. So I am not happy with the price. I'm not happy with the fact that the game is not in-depth enough in other areas than this one area. It's just doing one thing and it's doing it right. So if you are into this, or if you want to try it, and if you grab the game cheap, sure, it's gonna do it for you. But don't expect more than what I was showing you. That's the game. That's all you get. So I was personally satisfied, because I have sometimes that itch of putting order into things and just messing around with tools and seeing the effects, and even making money was kind of fun for me, just going from small houses to bigger and bigger ones, and just looking at them, what happened in the house, who was living there, why is it's in such a decrepit state. Just looking around, looking into nooks and crannies. There's even some secrets and Easter eggs in the game, so it could be fun for a few hours, but then we'll be done with it. So I would say this, a recommendation if you know exactly what you want, because this is a quite unique game, and if you really have that itch of playing this game, and I did, you might be satisfied. Definitely grab it on sale, because it's gonna get at least one DLC, I guess, maybe more, so I wouldn't overpay. But if it's on sale, you can grab it. Overall, it's well done. Not optimized, but it's well done in terms of gameplay. It works nicely. It's responsive in most of cases. I was quite satisfied. I was able to do all that stuff with little problems. Sometimes you have to kind of move the mouse around until something clicks in place, but once it does click in place, it's really satisfying. So overall, I would say it's 7 out of 10. Slight recommendation. grab it on sale. So that was House Flipper, and I'll see you guys in the next review.